Satnam. I want to share with you today a yogic technique called the 1 minute breath. And what it is exactly that. It is one inhale and one exhale in the course of 1 minute, which may seem like it's a lot to do. However, I'm going to describe to you how to do it in just a moment. But I want to talk to you a little bit just about emotions for a second, because I want you to understand how powerful your breath is and what kind of change you can elicit with proper breathing techniques. I'm going to explain to you just for a second here. Think of a time where you were angry. Doesn't matter, you're upset with your kids or your neighbor or a coworker. Do you remember how that made you feel? Do you remember how the blood pressure goes up, your breath pattern changed to a very short, very rapid kind of a breath where you're angry? Now think about a time when you were very anxious. You were scared about a certain situation, something seemed sketchy to you, you didn't want to approach something. What was your breath pattern like? Right? You were very short, very shallow, very rapid. Well, think about something for a second. If your breath pattern changed because of an emotion, how about if we work backwards from that? How about if we change a breath pattern to create a state within us? And this is what the 1 minute breath helps to do. It helps to create within you a sense of centeredness. Because what cannot exist at the same time is somebody who's breathing long, slow, and deep and be anxious. Won't happen. They don't go together. Neither does anger. If you're very angry, breathe long, slow, and deep. And you're going to have to get rid of the anger. Because what will happen, if you start taking a situation and you start breathing long, slow, and deep, what happens is that the anger or the anxiety will go away. Or you will allow the emotion to continue. And of course, you won't be breathing long, slow, and deep anymore. They don't go together. Long, slow, deep breathing and anger and anxiety don't mix, never will mix, can't happen. So this breath pattern gives you the ability to become very responsive. And a responsiveness is what you're after. Not a reaction, but a response to a situation. And this is what we're going to do right now. I'm going to explain to you. So what you're going to do, now again, a 1 minute breath seems like it's difficult to do, but I'm going to break it down. I'm going to make this segmental for you, right? Segmental. So that you can use it to understand how you can develop yourself to get to the 1 minute breath. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit in a chair, you're going to sit tall, chest out, chin in, you're going to close your eyes. You're going to put your hands in what's called Gyan Mudra, which is just the 4 fingers touching, kind of looks like the OK sign. And you're going to put your arms straight, your palms facing upwards. And you're going to sit tall. And what you're going to do is you're going to breathe in for a count of 5. So you're going to breathe in for 5 through the nose. You're going to hold for a count of 5. And then you're going to exhale for a count of 5. And then you're going to repeat. Breathe in for 5. Hold the breath for 5. Exhale for 5. What you've just done is you've just lowered your breath pattern by 75%. Most people. Because most people breathe, 15, 16 or so times per minute. So if we're now breathing just 4, which is what that math works out to, you've just lowered your breath pattern by 75%. You've just slowed the movie down. You've slowed your life down a little bit. You've taken a step back by just breathing like this. You're creating a sense of change within you. And this is where everything happens, because no matter what experience you have in life, it all happens in one place, and that's inside of you. So if you want to temper your reactions to become responsive, then this is something that you can do. But here's what you're going to do. You're going to build that up, and you're going to build up 5s until it's comfortable. And then when that's comfortable, you're going to go to 6. And when that's comfortable, 7. When that's comfortable, 8, 9, 10, so forth and so on. You must, however, keep the breath pattern even. So you're not going to breathe in for 10, hold it for 8, release it for 6. That doesn't work. You're wasting your time. If you're going to start with 8s, because you're Lungs are good. 8, 8, 8. 8 inhale, 8 hold, 8 exhale. Go to 10, 10, 10, 10, 12, 12, 12, 18, 18, 18, 20, 20, 20. When you've reached the 20, 20, 20, that's 1 minute. That's 1 inhale, 1 exhale in the course of a minute. Yes, we're pausing the breath in between. So again, please understand, start with 5. 5 is a great place to start. Start with 5. Hold for 5, exhale for 5. This is all in and out through just the nose. Eyes will be closed. Now, there's an amount of time that you should do this for. 11 minutes is a beginning point for this. However, if you're new to meditation, I can understand that that may seem like a long time to do this. But I also need you to understand this. These are like recipes. So if you want to bake brownies, and the brownies call for 31 minutes to bake in the oven, and that will give you that nice, soft, gooey, chewy, yummy brownie. If you only cook it for 15 minutes, it ain't done. And what you're going to be left with is something, but it's not a brownie. Okay, please understand this. So even though the time for this is 11 minutes, I'm going to give you a suggestion that you can start. So if you can do it right away because you've done meditation before, fantastic. Go ahead and do that. Do it for 11 minutes. Start at 5, 5, 5. Do that for 11 minutes. Or if it's 8, 8, 8, do that for 11 minutes. If, however, you want to continue and you want to try and get this meditation thing down, you really want to do this, then my suggestion would be start with 5 minutes. So do 5, 5, 5 for 5 minutes. The next day, do 5, 5, 5 for 6 minutes. The next day, 5, 5, 5 for 7. The next day, 5, 5, 5 for 8, so forth and so on, until you get to the 11th day, or no, it would be the 6th day, so about a week. So it'll take you about a week to get to the 11-minute part. Now that should be doable. And then when you've gotten to the 5, 5, 5 for 11 minutes, because again, we're trying to bake brownies, because it's the full 11 minutes is what you're after. Again, if the 11 minutes is not achievable, you need to start somewhere. So start here. 5, 5, 5 for 5 minutes, add a minute every day till you get to the 11 minutes. And then start building up from there by building up 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, and balance the breath. And when you're done, what you'll do is you'll take in one slow, deep breath, you'll pause it, and then you'll exhale. And then that'll be the end of the meditation. So again, please understand, so I'm very clear with the breath pattern. You breathe in through the nose, you hold, you breathe out. Make those times even. If you struggle in the beginning, because you can't do the full 11 minutes, because you just can't be there, don't give up. That's not a reason to give up. That's a reason to just keep going. You say, you know what? I can work with that sequential thing. I can do that. I can go 5 minutes today, and I can go 6 minutes tomorrow, and 7 minutes the next day, and so forth and so on. And please, 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 don't worry about what's going on in your mind. Let it yap at you all you want. Bring your attention back to the breath. Meditation is not a quieting of the mind. It is focused attention. Understand? Focused attention. Bring yourself back to the breath and let this yap at you all at once. Blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Let it talk. You're just going to stay there and you're going to keep doing this breath pattern. And wait till you see how you get good at this, and wait till you see yourself at the end, how it makes you feel. When you get good at it, it is a game changer. Bake your brownies, make them gooey and chewy and yummy, and good luck with the breath pattern. I wish you well. Sat Nam.